Okay, how many EVA fans out there? Can I see show of hands? Because I definitely am not one. I mean, I wasn't one, right? I tried to follow the TV shows. I tried to watch the movie remake. I was still as clueless. I still catch no ball. Even the name itself was as confusing as the storyline. Evangelion. You know, it's not Evangelion as I thought. But how this got my attention was because thanks to the recently released new Gundam series, the G-Quarks, I found out the guy who created the new G-Quarks mecha, right, was the same guy who created the EVA mecha. Then I started to look into the EVA and I thought, you know, pretty cool. And what's more, BLOKEES, the company that produced this, right, they're also releasing the EVA 02 soon, sometime May 2025. So I told myself, if I'm going to collect the 02, I'll probably want to get the 01 also, which was announced in November 2024. So this is actually an old news already. Probably many EVA fans already got this. And I still decided to bring it in because I wanted one for myself. BLOKEE, on the other hand, this one you see here is actually, I mean, it's in Chinese logo, right? As far as I know, the only overseas market that BLOKEE has is the US. They're not selling their product anywhere else. I mean, they sell some of their products, but not the full line. I actually managed to contact BLOKEES in Singapore, but they don't carry this. They don't carry many series. They only carry, I can't remember, the Transformers series. Yeah, that's why you can find them in NTUC. But all the cooler ones, they don't have it. That's why I directly imported this from China. And so you cannot find this on a shelf out there. You know, probably no shop carries it, except me. So the 01, like always, I want to show you what's inside the box. Right, but before I open it up, let's look at outside. This box size, right, this surprisingly is actually a lot bigger than I thought. If you have, see, I have also this one. If you have actually owned the Iron Man from BLOKEE, right, you can compare the size here. Okay, the camera. Yeah, so this is way bigger. The finished build character itself, I think, is 17 centimeter. This guy was 13, so 17 versus 13. So 17 is actually more equivalent to RX-78 from Bandai, the MG, the Master Grade, right, from Bandai, the older one, not the Verka series. So that's about the height there. So the box is bigger. I like the box art, right? This is the keeper. I'm gonna keep the box. So on the side here, you have the feature introduction. You know, it comes with the servo weapon, the progressive knife, the pellet rifle. This one actually comes with a Gatling gun, which is interesting because the EVA 01 actually didn't have a Gatling gun. He only used it in one of the episodes, so they still included it. So pretty nice. The shoulder, the armor. There's a name for this one which I cannot remember. Right, they actually have a swappable shoulder armor. So you have the normal one, and you can actually swap with the one like he's taking his prop knife. Quite sad though. I thought the shoulder armor itself can actually store the prop knife, but no, it is actually just for show only. Right, articulate wise, it's a very articulate. I mean, if you look for YouTube videos, there are people who built this already. You can see how articulate it is, how posable it is. It also comes with a display stand, the launch pad. The launch pad itself is actually pretty good value for money, right? Oh, and also this guy glows in the dark, right? This part, the green part, glows in the dark. Otherwise, yeah, more poses, showcase. Actually, you get quite a lot in the box. For the price, right, this is actually a pretty good news for collectors. And okay, without further ado, I'm going to open it up because I'm actually going to build this. And I told myself, I'm not going to open it up and build this without actually making a video. So, what happened? I like this string, right? I don't know how to open it up. But let's open it up. Take out my faithful Swiss Army knife. Actually, I'll fast forward this part. You don't need to see me open this. Let's see what's inside. In case I haven't mentioned it already, the BLOKEES, right? They are particularly specialized in releasing products that are like hybrid of plastic model kit and Lego style construction, building toys. What I mean is, you see here you have these parts in the runners, right? The runner size are not so big, so I don't expect to have a lot of parts. But you have these parts held by runners, all pre-colored, which is pretty nice actually. So save you a lot of trouble. And there are also some parts that are like the Lego style. Lego, you actually, the block, you actually snap them together. I think this is the body, inner frame, and also the joints, the knees, the elbows. Why am I pointing my elbow and saying knees? The elbows and knees parts, right? So it's, like I said, it's a hybrid. It's a Lego and plastic model, okay? Yeah, pre-colored parts. And actually quite a handful of it. Yeah, more Lego parts. All right. This the display stand, or the launch pad, and it has some buildings for diorama. Right. So you probably, for die-hard fans, you probably want to paint it before you start taking picture for your IG. And I just saw inside also comes with this card. It's like honestly, I don't know what to do with this. Fan card. Yeah, even have a QR code. For what? Oh, you can actually scan QR code and get some digital graphic or something. The user manual, alright, it's not very thick, but actually nice colored, printed. Yeah, here you have the overview of all the parts. You see so many Lego blocks, right? Sorry, they're not really Lego compatible though. You cannot really use them to, mix them with your Lego parts. Instruction, like always, nice. I'm surprised actually it's a color, the steps are. I wouldn't expect this to be a very complex build. Probably finish 1 or 2 hours. Like I said, this is really for fans, alright? If you want to call yourself an EVA fan, be shamed that you don't have one of these right now. And it costs cheaper than the Bandai version. Maybe not as complex, but once again, you want to build this done ready, put on your shelf. Probably you take a picture, put on IG, right? Show off to your friends a bit. But once done, you put on the shelf, become a conversation, a starter. Then when I bring in 02, you also get that. Then eventually, hopefully, there's 03 and more. So this is a very quick unboxing, unlike my usual ones, because yeah, I guess the interesting part is when you start building it. So like I said, if you're a real EVA fan, this is something that you're worth thinking about. And if you're interested in getting one, you'll find the link in my the description. And of course, if you like this, you find this useful, give me the like and subscribe to my channel, the usual stuff. I hate it when I'm saying that myself. But yeah, I really need your support because ultimately I'm actually operating a mini hobby store. So I'm actually selling these kits to fund my hobby. So I'm gonna keep making more videos like this for new products that I'm bringing in. And until we see again in my next video, this is Dean from Delta Base signing out.